Hello YouTubers, this is Sidney here. I'm ready to talk about probably the most epic Olympics I've ever watched, and that was the men's event on Thursday. I was literally freaking out. I was like, no idea. It was just intense. Most intense thing I've ever. I can't. Even, I can go on forever. Anyway, well, being an American, I was rooting for our current national champion, 2 years running, Jeremy Abbott. I don't even know if that's really what he does, but anyway. I definitely was in love with his short and his free skate. They are the most amazing programs I've ever seen anyone do. I mean, they're just absolutely gorgeous and very well put together. Maybe that's slightly biased because I love him, but um, I was rooting for him. I was crying after the short program, and NBC needed to be slapped for showing him crying backstage. But during the free skate, he really pulled himself together, and I was just like, after he fell on the quad and popped that other jump, I forget what it was, but he really proved to himself that he really deserves to be there and that he's amazing. Love you, Jeremy. Evan. Evan. Being a former Evan fan, circa 2005-ish, mostly, what can I say? He deserved that title in and out. He skated the best that night, and I was cheering for him all the way through it. I mean, as much as I hate his feather hands and his glitter snakes, he really proved to the world that he deserves to be here and that he's awesome. And, you know, his free skate was just absolutely flawless without a quad. I mean, that's how he won worlds, without a quad. And that's how he didn't win nationals, was when he had a quad. So obviously Evan doesn't need it because he always has his better success without it, save for the 2007 National Championships when he landed that quad. But Johnny, bless him, falling on, or not really falling, but messing up that spin. He was so underscored. I think, oh my God, he should have medaled. I mean, another avid member of Team ABP, anybody but Plushenko. I cannot stand that guy. I want to be Olympic champion like Dick Wooten 2 times because I'm awesome. I'm awesomer than Evan. My gosh. I can't stand that man. I don't even know what he was doing back. I mean, he didn't even adequately train. Oh, by the way, here's a message at Books and Blades. Evgeny needs to stop shaking his hips like yeah, because it's not party in the USA. Anyway, Daisuke Takahashi blew me away. I was very impressed with his performance. I was so happy he medaled. I mean, I love him. He's probably one of my favorite skaters in the Asian circuit, along with Oda, who, thank God, he's back. I mean, I was like kind of at a withdrawal with not watching him, and very unfortunate what happened, you know, during the free skate with his skates. I mean, he had a little Tanya Harding moment, but at least he didn't go crying. At least he didn't go crying to the judges. I mean, so other than that, like, the men's event did not go really my way. I did not want Evan to win, but he deserved it, so I'm happy for him. I'm very glad that he did. I mean, anybody but Plushenko. And I mean, Plushenko was such a jerk about it when he didn't win. And at least Evan and the rest of the world, it's just like, Evan, you can tell he didn't even know he was going to win. He knew he was going to get it at the most silver, but when he saw that he won, you could tell he was really perplexed by it, and I was like admiring how good of an attitude he had and how good of a sport he was, and that he wasn't flaunting it like Plushenko would have. I mean, but other than that, it didn't really go my way. I'm still very sad about Jeremy, but he finished in the top 10, which I'm very proud of because he really fought through it, and Johnny was robbed. But that's really all I was here to talk about was the men's. But about pairs, I really think that Peng and Tong should have won, not Shen and Zhao, because they were absolutely perfect. I mean, Shen and Zhao, I mean, it's a great story that they have behind their now Olympic gold medal. It's just, I really think that Peng and Tong should have won because they were just better. Now, on an American side, what was up with Denny and Barrett? I'm not sure. They really just, I was like, you guys must not really be good on the world circuit, because if someone who's never had international experience, no offense to Ivor and Ladwick, I love them. I fell in love with them at nationals. They're a great team. I'm very proud of how well they did. I'm not sure where they came in, but they did really well for their first, even really first international event. I mean, that's a lot to talk about. Alright, now that this video is hitting 6 minutes, I just want to say that watch the Olympics, and my predictions for the ladies, I already know, is Yuna on top, Mal for silver, and bronze for anybody who can score over 200. I'm hoping Mirai. Don't like Rachel. She's too cocky for me. Her programs bore me, but knowing her, she's probably going to finish above Mirai, but we can only pray. And let's just hope for a great Olympic figure skating. DFTBA, skaters.